Hey, what's going on with you guys? Thank you for tapping in with me again today. And if you're new to the channel, I'm Cleveland. So, what we got going on today, guys? That I don't know for certain, but I tell you what, let's try to get things back into a little bit of some normalcy. We're going to do a cleaning video. So I was already about to start cleaning this turtle tank over here. This 150 gallon right here belongs to the Florida Soft Shell Turtle Miami. So I was about to start cleaning that tank, and I said, you know what? Let me show you guys me clean this tank. Let me bring you guys along for that little ride right quick. I also will think I'll put back in there some of that rock because she's been seeming kind of bored in there. So I know she liked her space, but she also liked that rock as well. So we'll probably put some rock in there maybe, and then yeah, that's it. That's what we got going on. Then also after that, when I'm done with the camera, I will go and get some water because as you can see, we have had a tremendous amount of evaporation on this tank right here. So I need to do that. So I'm gonna get like 70 gallons. That's not 70 gallons, but I'm still gonna get like 70 gallons of water. I am going to clean this turtle tank right here. I need to clean this 240 right here. I also want to grab some play sand and some river stone so I can finally make this basking tank right here. And then yeah, and then I gotta finish putting the mud up. I put some mud up already right here. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can see it up there. So I've already thrown up some mud right there. I need to, the tape is coming off. When you leave the tape up there for a long period of time, the tape will come off if you don't hit it with no mud. So, but it's still like sticky, so that's not an issue. So we'll go ahead and put that up, hit everything with the mud one time, and then let it dry, and then probably on Friday, I will go ahead and start sanding it down. Make sure everything is dry, sand it down, cover up everything. Yeah, so we're trucking. Once I'm done with this water over here, I'm gonna water my plants with this water. That's why I'm basically using this 30 gallon right here, this 30 gallon garbage can. I'm just going to walk around and water all the plants with the water. And then once I'm done, I'll water the grass with the rest. We are looking good. So now that I got you guys involved in this video, let me get to siphoning out all this crap. She's about ready for a bigger tank. I would like to move her into a 225, and that's the plan now. So we'll be bringing over the 225 from the storage, and hold on, let me get this out. Like I was saying, so we're going to be picking up the 225 from the storage, and then we're going to go ahead and patch it and move her into it. She definitely needs more space. She's about half the size that she'll get. I think she's about 12 inches. Maybe bigger. We'll see. I can measure her, not now, but I'll measure her in like a video in the future. I'll measure her. We'll see how big she is. But nonetheless, she needs a bigger space, so she's getting that. When we moved, I was nervous about picking her up because I thought she was gonna bite me because I haven't picked her up, and you know, at that time, I didn't pick her up for probably like a year, and I didn't know how she was gonna react. But she's a really good turtle. She's a really good turtle. Didn't even try to bite me or anything. And these turtles are known to be very aggressive and you know, prone to bite. So I was definitely not sure. Like I said, she's really, I guess she's trusting, you know. I've had her since she was the size of a quarter, since she was a baby. And, you know, I don't take her out to kind of like bother her. You know, typically, you know, she'll stay in here until, you know, just stay in there. I don't really take her out to clean the aquarium or anything anymore, so I don't bother her. I think that's why she trusts me. Now, if I went in there to bother her all the time and things like that, she'd probably be a little irritated or bothered by me going in there all the time. All right, let me go ahead and finish getting out all this detritus. It's so much debris. One thing about turtles, they are very messy eaters. Like, even though when I feed her pellets, it's very messy. Or anything that's big enough to where she has to tear it apart, really. So I take that back. So yeah, they're very messy eaters. They pull their food apart. So that's why it's so important to have a really good filter. Look at all that. Just kicking that up. Use that good net. Fish through this water column, trying to get some of that debris that's suspended in the water column. I'll show you what I do with the water. This is the best part about it. So all I do is just pour it in. Yeah. So like I was saying, if y'all not doing this with y'all tank water, y'all tripping. You definitely need to make sure you're taking advantage of using this old water instead of using your water that come out the faucet. That's not good for your plants anyway. So I probably use about 60 to 90 gallons to water all the plants. It's more than enough. That's why I said I need to have those storage containers, because I want to make sure that I'm keeping all of it as much as I can. Thank you, bud. This process right here be so therapeutic. I wish we had the koi right here so we could already be feeding them. I'm gonna take these rocks back into the tank. Right, or it will be. Yeah. All right, so here I am. So now we about to fill it up again. This is going on 60 gallons. This time I'm using the pump. The reason why I'm using the pump, I've already vacuumed most of the sand. I could definitely speed things up by using that pump. All right, so now that the tank is empty, pretty much empty, I'm not taking out the rest of that water. Now I'm about to go ahead and grab that rock that we have sitting over there, and we're gonna get it back into this 150. All right, y'all, you may notice something. This cave is pretty much what I want to try to situate inside this 150. I don't know if that's going to be possible, because I feel like at its widest point right here is actually wider than the tank. But if that is the case, we'll just move it in a little bit. I don't want her to try to go in there and hurt herself, but it seems sturdy. I mean, that wasn't really that good, but nonetheless, that's what I want to try to do. If it don't feel sturdy, obviously I'm not going with that, but let's go ahead and try to put this into this tank. First, let's go ahead and measure the widest point. Be careful, Papa. I would say it's about, let's just go 30. Way too wide. So that's not gonna work. So if that's the case, let's just go ahead and get these rocks in there however I can. Carter's gonna help. We'll break the rocks up if we need to. Right, Carter? No, we're not breaking up no rocks. But let's go ahead and get this. I got hit with the broom. I got hit with the broom again. Boom. Sick. Look at that cave. So I had to use some of this other rock in order to help. And so we're not putting this back in there. It's big, but man, I think this would be so much better. It looks so much more realistic compared to that. We'll just see how it go. I'll leave this in here just for now, and we'll see if she likes this more. If she do, we'll go with it. If she doesn't, we'll deal with it. But yeah, so check out this. This is getting a little wet. I need to do something about that. But let's go ahead and get some water back in this tank, guys, so we can actually take a good look at this. And actually, we'll wipe down. And then I'll also wipe down the glass so it's a clearer picture. So before I can fill up that tank, I need to reconnect this sink. There's no way that I'm putting cold water hose water in there for Miami. So we got to reconnect this. Let's take a look at this though. So I went ahead and sealed the bottom again. Where's the crack at? Can you see where the crack was at? I can't. And then the inside. All good. All good. You know what else I want to show you? So remember when I just sealed that sump? This morning I put water in it, did a water test on it. No water, no leak whatsoever. So like I said, it doesn't look pretty, but it held water. That saved me about actually it was about like $500. It saved me like $500 just by sealing it with this with the silicone. So I'll continue to let it sit with some water in it, and then tomorrow we'll bring it on in, clean it up, bring it in. Reinstalling this sink is very straightforward. All right, I went ahead and closed that up a little more, just tightened it just a little bit more, and now we're good. No leaks. Brought this sink right back. That's what I'm talking about. So let's fill up that turtle tank. Let's do it. All right. We going. It's filling up. I even threw a piece of driftwood that I had in the tank before into here. See if it stays where it's at. So I'm gonna fill it, then I'll reveal it. Be right back. All right, guys, there we go. What you think? Got that bad boy up and running. Got the light back on. I have not cleaned off all of that BS that I'm about to do right now. I said I was gonna do it, so get the back a little bit. That's it though. I still gotta go to the store and get that place in. Let me back you on up. All right, so that's it right there. I still gotta go to the store and get that place in, so we could do that 75 gallon right there. So I still gotta do that. That store, at least Home Depot, is pretty close, so that's a good thing. But yeah, we'll see. There we go. We'll see how Miami likes this new setup. I think it's much better. Like I said, I'm glad we got Miami the light back. It's starting to look how it used to look. Still got so much work to do. I gotta clean this tank. I want to drain it, hook up the FX4, level it, and then yeah, get this above the tank sump up off this thing, upgrade that. Yeah, so we got some things to do. I still got a lot to do today. So I don't know how far or how much I'm going to do, but I want to at least get the sand. I want to come back, mud everything one coat. That takes more time than you'd think. Uh, Mud everything one coat, and then that's it. That's it. That's gonna be the day. So thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate you guys for kicking it with me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Follow me on Instagram at The Fish Corner. Follow me on Facebook, The Fish Corner. Follow me on TikTok, The Fish Corner. And until next time, guys, peace.